Hi everyone, Mitch here, and today I'm doing another vlog. Probably gonna do one vlog today and then one vlog tomorrow. And that's gonna be it, and there's gonna be no more vlogs forever. Actually, I'm not sure. I might do some more later. So, in the meantime, though, I thought it might be nice to, I don't know, honestly, I have no idea what to talk about right now. Let's, okay. I could talk about, there's so much and so few ways to say it. It's really sad. You know, you want to believe that people believe things for reasons, but, you know, really though, they don't. They just kind of say stuff and have opinions, and that doesn't really actually have anything to do with reality. You know, it's just kind of what they've been told, and the reasons they've been told are the reasons they use, and if they see a reason that if they see something that agrees with what they've already been told, they're going to think it's a good reason. That's confirmation bias. And then you get, and like literally everyone does this. Humans do not come to decisions rationally. Maybe like every now and then you get a very, very rare case where somebody honestly looks at the facts and changes their opinion. But usually that's something that they kind of don't care about. And it's very, very rare for people to believe things for reasons other than just because they believe them and that's part of who they are and that's how they've been told to live. Like, it's the worst. It's terrible. I hate it so much. And yet, like, I'm a part of that. I don't understand the reasons behind the things I believe. I think I understand the reasons. I have a surface level knowledge of some seemingly deep reasons, but I don't actually... There's something fallacious in there, and I don't have any idea what it is. And, you know, somebody who believes everything completely opposite from me, you know, maybe I'm completely wrong, maybe they're completely right in the top level beliefs, but the stuff that's supporting that, there's probably something wrong there, even if the top is correct, and you just basically can't know. And even if you disprove the reasons why someone says they believe something, they're still gonna keep believing it, because that's at the end of the day, like deep down, that's not why they believed it. They believe it because they've been told that, and they've made it part of their identity. And now that it's part of their identity, once you attack that, you're attacking them. And I don't know, that's just something that I've really been wanting to get to for a long time. So, yeah. Well, the practical upshot of this is that you can't convince anyone of anything, and if you try, you will fail, and if they try to convince you of something, they'll go, okay, well, maybe this person's right, but you know what? They're not right. They're wrong. They're wrong because this reason and this reason, this other reason that I have in my head for some reason, and that's that. And then you say those reasons to them, and they're like, well, but actually, and then they like actually give reasoned responses to your reasons, and then you're like, well, you haven't convinced me yet, because more reasons. Come on, brain, think of reasons. And like, you can't think of any reasons because you don't actually understand it fully. Like, and different people have like different levels of being aware of this effect. I think what happens is people who think of themselves as intellectual kind of have it worst off, because they really, really believe that they have good reasons for the things they believe. And you know, even if they're like borrowing / stealing reasons from other people or sources, those are better people and sources. But it's kind of circular, because the reason they believe that they're better people and sources is because those people and sources agree with them. It's confirmation bias. So nobody had, I don't know, I guess more emotional or like feeler type people are better at like understanding the complete subjectivity of conviction, I guess, certitude. And they can like say, you know what, you really think this, and you really feel this way, and he really feels that way. But it's time that we actually figure out, just step back from it, get kind of like ourselves out of the game, and just think about this. Or if you can't think about it impersonally, then just don't talk about it, guys. And then, of course, intellectuals like me get, how can you dare say we're feeling, we're thinking about it. We are thinking about it. We are people who have rationally come to these conclusions. It's like, bro, no, you're not. You're sure you are, but you're not. And like I said, it's terrible and I hate it. Like just the other, just today, in fact, over lunch, I was having an argument. My friends were talking with each other about climate change / global warming / whatever they're calling it now, and they were all kind of expressing variations of the same middle ground opinion. And I'm the kind of person, I hate middle ground opinions. Like, if you take a middle ground opinion and one extreme is like popular, I'll just take the other extreme, because I want people to, I don't know why I want it. You see, that's the thing. I say that I have reasons for things. I guess I'm just irrationally inclined to take the less popular of the extremes in discussions like this. But the thing is, I really believe that extreme. Kinda. And so I jumped in and I said to my friend, I can't believe that you'd go so far as to try and rationalize saying that just so you don't have to look like one of those conspiracy theorist people. And of course he asked, what do I believe in? I told him, you know, the less popular of the absolute extremes about that particular issue. And he's like, why? And you know, I've heard some good arguments on that side. I really have. And I have the confirmation bias to believe them, because that's how I've been brainwashed. I mean, that's how I've been raised. I mean, isn't raising people basically brainwashing them? You're, like, as a parent, you're given this child, and you're told to go do stuff and talk to them. Sorry, there was a police behind me, and now he's in front of me, and I don't know, just didn't want to make any bad moves with a police officer around, you know? It's weird. So, but no, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I should probably stop talking. I guess I won't, though, because it's a thing. I'll just take my hat off. How's that? So, the unique thing about this discussion, sorry, I'm stalling here because I'm losing the train of thought. The unique thing about this discussion is that I kind of lost, I didn't have any answers. He asked me, why do you believe this stuff? And I was just like, And finally I blurted out some, like, I could give you some answers, but they're all rationalizations and you won't believe any of them anyway. And so, you know, he's kind of a pseudo-intellectual, a debater, like, just like I am. And so he's like, well, give me one. And so I just say, So I said something, I don't know, or like, we got to a reason that I could use to justify my position, and he's like, okay, I'd buy that except for this one thing, which is like totally a non-issue, or at least I think it's totally a non-issue, and there's absolutely no reason to get caught up in the weeds about that, because we can both agree that it's happening. Not that the actual, like, big issue is a thing that exists, but that, like, the sub-issue, the idea that, okay, fine, I'll get specific. The idea that there's a small and changing group of people who are actively trying to control all of society and quite possibly dominate and enslave the world. We both sort of agreed that there was this group of people, but he's like, so if there are, though, what's their motive? Why are they doing it? I'm like, well, so finally I said, well, you know, they probably, each of them has their own reasons, and they're, like, lying about what those reasons are. You know, they say they want to make life better for everyone, but they really just want to make their own lives better, and that's fine. That's not, and they're, the ways in which they want to do that are kind of consistent, which the ways in which the others want to do that, so they band together and kind of have a common goal for a bit. But anyway, I think it's fruitless to discuss that issue, especially because people make it a part of their identity and they will not budge from any position. And, like, if you believe that all of the changing climate is caused directly by human interference, I don't think many people actually would go that far, but, you know, it's an example of a thing to believe. That some people probably do believe that. That's, like, really deep in you. And if somebody says, actually, the Earth's climate was changing anyway, and we're just contributing to it, they'll go, no, that's not how it works. We're doing all of the climate change. How could you possibly think that the Earth's climate is changing? You know, there's very, very clear correlation between when the numbers started going up and when man started producing more carbon dioxide. And that's not why they believe that. They believe that because their parents or the person on the news or whatever, some guy being interviewed somewhere that they look up to said, yeah, I think that humans are the problem with the planet, with the climate, that humans have been causing climate change for the past 80 years, and we really need to stop with this industrialization because of all the pollution in the air, because we are single-handedly contributing to the rising oceans or something. Like, you're just following what that person's argument is word for word. You're taking their bait, hook, line, and sinker. That's all you're doing. And you can, when you see an argument that agrees with you, like some slight, one of those articles online that when you open it in Chrome, it uses up like 100% of your CPU. Like, that kind of article. one of those, like, they're not shadily written, and they don't look like they have a lot of ads, but for some and they're like good content, kinda. They're like kinda good content, like the kind of thing you like, the second or third Google result, the kind of thing you like click on if you want a brief tutorial or something, or like a informal op-ed, I guess. And you click on it, and it says in plain language something that you have been thinking about yourself, and it tells you exactly what you want to hear in a way that you think other people will be convinced by, because it convinces you who are already convinced. And so now you add that to your arsenal of things that back you up, things that you say have made you believe it, even though they're just things that happen to agree with you, things that you found to back up your own position. You would have believed what you believe just as much if that article had said the complete polar opposite thing. You would have just been mad at the article instead of glad for it. That's the only difference. And it's the worst. And I hate it. Because people don't have actual reasons for things. This is a rant. I'm repeating myself. But hey, that's just how it is. And I don't see a way out of it, really. It's the worst. I don't know, guys. I guess I'm tired today. It's real, though. It's all real. What else shall I talk about? It's already been 17 minutes, but I guess I could go a little bit longer. What else is there to talk about, though? I don't know. How about, let me just say, I'm sorry guys, this is Dead Space. I really shouldn't be doing this. Linux, oh yeah, there's a trend on YouTube where people are doing they're just like saying keywords and making polls so they can break the algorithm, because apparently somebody was like digging into the YouTube algorithm recently and figured out that what gets channels promoted is doing polls with keywords in them, like Minecraft, Call of Duty, Black Ops, or whatever the newest one is, Modern Warfare, I don't know. Talking about like super big popular subjects, specific keywords are being picked up by the YouTube algorithm and used to recommend channels. And so these kind of smallish, medium-sized channels, I watch a couple of them. They're good content. They're really good guys. They're just slightly niche subjects, like IBX Toycat. He's a Minecraft YouTuber, but he's not a Minecraft YouTuber. He's not like one of those. I guess he is. He's got a British accent, and he does a lot of he does some of those like, you're wrong about these Minecraft things type videos. But a lot of his stuff is extremely long Let's Play episodes and live streams. He's on like, he might have reached over episode 500 on his Let's Play. He's been playing the same world since Xbox 360 Minecraft. He switched it over to Xbox One and then switched it over to Bedrock. So it's funny because the biomes have completely shifted and everything. If you're into Minecraft, you'll be kind of impressed. He's like, it's interesting though, because what he does is he does these huge, elaborate survival projects, like building giant statues of things, or like he's doing one right now where he covers a forest in stone. He's done ones where he covers part of the end in sand. He's covered his end in glass before too, and he made like an Enderman farm out of it. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff, and he'll just make these really long Let's Play episodes, and in them he'll kind of talk like, I don't know, kind of like this, but with more direction and better audio. And he's British, so it's actually interesting to listen to. Sorry about that, by the way. I wish I could have a British accent. It's just not really, it's not really a thing that I'm into, It's like hard to talk that way for too long. It's like, also I don't even know what even is this? I don't even know what accent this is. It's like weird, it's like ironically snobbish, but also like lazy, I guess. Except it's like Australian, but it's really not. I don't know. Just forget it. I'll just talk normally. Okay, is that better? You happy now? Or should I keep talking? I can't do it. I'm butchering the accent. I'm butchering any and all British accents right now. It doesn't sound genuine at all, and I'm sorry. But anyway, I'll just talk for a long time about social patterns and stuff in his life, and random things that catch his fancy, and it's just really neat to hear the guy talk, because he's not old, he's pretty young, so it's not like he has actual real world experience about anything, but he has interesting philosophical musings, and that's pretty neat. So you get into this, but anyway, so he's at I think 2-ish million subscribers, maybe a little bit lower. It's surprising how low he is, how few subscribers he has comparatively. But I don't know. Check out IBX Toycat. He's a much better YouTuber than I am. If you absolutely hate Minecraft, maybe not, but he has a second channel where he talks about geography and the world and stuff, and it's pretty funny. He's got one where he rates countries with democratic in their name by actual democracy, and it's pretty good. And he's got one of those why there's 4 colors of passports, and I don't know, it's pretty interesting. He's got some good rants, and I mean, isn't that all you need really, are good rants? But yeah, that's all I've got to say for now, so I guess this is goodbye.